I don't expect everyone to be the same. I expect everyone to be their own person and to be different. And when you get 80,000 people singing My Fucking Hero in unison, it's like, wow, in that one moment, no matter what their differences are, they're connected in that one thing.
The Foo Fighters are one of the biggest bands on the planet, and they usually fill stadiums. Earlier this year, they played 2 intimate shows in the UK in smaller venues before they return this summer for a proper big tour in support of their latest album, Your Favorite Toy. Hi, I'm Philip in London, and I attended the Foo Fighters show at the O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire. To tell you how it was, it's best to see my reaction immediately after the show. The next day then, I sat down with Dave Grohl for an extended interview about music, of course, and about life in general. This is Quotable.
Absolutely amazing show, vibrant, energetic, sweaty. It had everything a good rock show needs. 2.5 hours. The curfew was at 11. It's now 11:15. So Dave and the boys delivered as they always do. Absolutely amazing night here at Shepherd's Bush Empire. So what a legend this band is.
Yeah. Actually, because you just opened that, let's start with that.
Okay.
So, you, as you just told me, Germany. Tell me a bit of your memories of Germany. That you
Well, okay, so here's the crazy thing. So my family heritage it comes from Germany, and the family name was Beinbrech. And then when the family came to America, it was before the American Revolution, the name is changed to Bonebreak. So my father's mother, her maiden name is Bonebreak. And so we have all of these, we have Civil War heroes in the family, Henry Bonebreak. Oh my God, actually this is funny, and this is a quick story. The last time we played, maybe it was the last time we played Munich, we landed and we came straight from the airplane to the concert. And as we were coming through town, I saw this store. It was called Grohl Winehouse, and it was a wine store, right? And you never see the spelling of my name, Grohl, in America. Like, you really don't see it a lot. And so I was like, oh my God, we have to come back, and like, I at least want to get a t-shirt, or at least like try the wine. So that night I made a joke on stage. I said, hey everybody, free wine at the Grohl Winehouse tomorrow. I was totally kidding. There was 50,000 people there. So the next morning we hear like, hey, there's a line of people around the fucking wine house right now. They thought you were serious. And I'm like, oh God, I feel so horrible. So we came down there and there were still some people. And the people at the wine store, I was walking through looking at wine. And I said, this is my last name. And they're like, oh, are you the singer from the concert last night that told everybody to come get free wine? I was like, I'm so sorry. And they were very sweet. They gave everyone like a tasting or whatever. But no, so I grew up with a lot of German cuisine, like in my house.
German food.
Yeah, like Spätzle and a lot of pork and a lot of kraut and kind of the staples, like the usual things. But I really do. I love Germany. And a lot of the country reminds me of where I grew up. The forests and the hills are very much like Virginia. It's a beautiful country. I love traveling through it.
So now we're going to get into the now. Epic show yesterday, absolutely amazing. I lost my voice a bit. I was wondering, I feel like the moment you get on stage, you somehow transform. There's so much energy. It's so wild, like something's unleashed. I was wondering what goes on in your head the moment you stand there and say your first things into the microphone. Are you in a tunnel? Is it adrenaline? What is it?
Well, it's kind of like, imagine so when you're dropped into a lake, there's only one way to get to shore, is you have to fucking swim, right? And so I know 15 minutes before I go on, there's really not a lot of preparation. You just kind of, okay, so this is the next 2 hours and 45 minutes of my life. And you're just like, and you run on stage and you try to summon that energy, not just within yourself, but with the audience. So you really want to establish that, like, right when you hit the stage, and you're like, come on, let's go. We're doing this together, so let's go right now. And it's fucking amazing. It's the best feeling. It's the best thing to be able to share that sort of joy or that energy with people. It's great.
You said you were so happy that you were still around. And I was wondering, did you not expect the Foo Fighters to be such a long-lasting thing? Was there ever a moment where you thought, I think this is going to end soon?
That's like almost every moment.
Okay.
You know? I mean, it's one of the motivations to keep it going, is you really always think, I mean, even in life, you know, you wake up every day, and I think you have to realize how fragile life really is, but also you should feel you should feel grateful, and really search to find humility in that every little thing. Like, this is a nice coffee. I just got a free coffee, and you know, here we are talking about this album that we just made. That was a pleasure to make with my best friends, and we got to play this great show last night. And yeah, I mean, but as far as the band, it's like, you know, the first album was just an experiment that I did by myself, and then put a band together, and we traveled, and it was like, wow, that was really fun. Let's do it one more time. And then we made the second record, and that was a whole different experience. And after that, we thought, all right, let's do it one more time. And it's been that way for 30 years, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think it's a healthy perspective to think of things like, okay, this could be the last time or the last record. Let's make it good. Let's make something that would be like a high note.
Which it is. I listened to it 2 days ago, and then again, luckily I was given a stream. Your 12th album, I was wondering, how does it, in terms of excitement for you to release a new album, how does it compare to releasing the first?
They all have like different intention, right? And like different ambition as well. So thinking of the first record, that intention was just to continue making music. At that time, Nirvana had ended. I didn't really know what to do. And then I thought, yeah, fuck it. I'll just record this stuff for fun. Just because I want to keep playing music. And then over time, like, you know, the third record, that was an experiment in independence. We built a studio in my basement in my house. We shut off the world. We did it ourselves. It was great. And then you get to albums, you know, it's album 6, album 9, album 11. And like, so the intention and the ambition changes. And at this point, it's funny, the band is more than just music to us. Like, it's very much this extended family of friends and loved ones and life experiences and ups and downs. And so it really is, it's reinvigorating, but also there's still more songs to write. You know, there's still more gigs to play, and there's more time to spend together. So there is an excitement, but it's like for a different reason, you know.
It's a very hard rocking record.
Yeah.
I would almost say it's angry. Is it an angry record?
You know, I don't think it's angry. I think it's introspective, but I think in the introspection there's like anxiety. So it's more like, it's restless, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things, there are moments that like, there is, you know, a song like Cavemen, it's like, I'm just so disappointed that like, as people, we can kind of regress into this like cavemen. It's the same theory of de-evolution, like that the band Devo has, you know, and that's a legitimate theory that like a species can evolve and then regress to its earlier state, you know. And there are times where I'm just like, God, really? Like, we're there again? Like, it seems like we had made so much progress. So there's, yeah, of course, yeah, there's frustration, there's anger and something like that. But the rest of it is really just sort of the anxiety of life and indecision, but thankfully, you know, thankfully there's music to help process and express that kind of shit. Yeah.
That's almost sounds like that's a political song. I don't want to go into politics, but speaking of the difficult times that we have, lots of division. Do you think music still has the power to unite people?
1000%.
And what does it have to
Absolutely.
include to unite people?
Well, and you know, one of the things about music and songs and lyrics and melody is that, first of all, the sound of an instrument, there's no bias or division in that. You know, if you hear like a melancholy melody that might be played on this certain set of instrumentation, like it just makes you feel something. Then when it comes to lyrics, if you add lyric to that, you know, people have their own interpretation of whatever it might be. And the reason why music connects with different people is because they relate to it in different ways. So if we go out and play a song like My Hero or a song like Learn to Fly or Pretender or Everlong or something like that, you've got all these people singing along in the chorus, and they're not singing it for the reasons I'm singing it. They're singing it for the reasons that they're connected to. So yes, when we go out and play concerts, I don't expect everyone to be the same. I expect everyone to be their own person and to be different. And when you get 80,000 people singing My Fucking Hero in unison, it's like, wow, in that one moment, no matter what their differences are, they're connected in that one thing.
Yeah.
And so 1,000%, I think that it can really join people together, for sure. I've seen it happen for the last 30 years.
Yeah, that certainly is one of the magic moments at every Foo Fighters concert when the whole audience sings along to My Hero. What are your favorite Foo Fighters songs? Let me know in the comments, and maybe you're attending one of the Foo Fighters concerts this summer. Let me know as well. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and remember, we have a second part of the interview with Dave Grohl coming soon. In that one, I have another confession to make, so don't forget to subscribe. It's Quotable.